Hey YouTube, it's me. I'm back. So I just got finished doing her hair, and I'm gonna post pictures on my blog. So if you want to go check it out, you can. Um, to the hair. Okay, so like I was telling you in a previous video, how I was so addicted to weave. It was ridiculous. The amount of money. Let's do that first. I was so addicted to weave, and I'm a very indecisive person. So like I get bored quick, especially with my hair. So the amount of money that I was spending on just hair was ridiculous. I would say that I was pouring out around $700 a month. Yeah, that's embarrassing. But it's true, because one, I didn't feel right if I didn't have weave in my hair. I just felt like I needed that extraness. I don't want to say it's an insecurity, but it could have been, because I wouldn't go nowhere if I didn't have no weave in my hair. Nowhere. And then sometimes I knew, okay, Sheena, you cannot put no more weave in your hair for at least a week. So I would go get a ponytail, and then I'll wear the ponytail, and then of course I got bored and I'll wrap it around in the bun. And I still do that. I still do the ponytails. I mean, because one, it's a protective hairstyle, and two, it's cute, you know. So I mean, you can wear it so many different ways, but I will go right back to the weave. And my beautician at the time, she was like, girl, you need to stop, you just tearing out your hair. But she wouldn't, of course she's not going to turn the money down. I was like, girl, I don't care. I don't think I got to do is just put I had bald spots. Like, all this right here was bald, like a patch. And I didn't care. I did not care. And then to the point where I was just like, and this was my aha moment, and I will never forget it. I was at the grocery store and I was checking out. Of course, I had my weave, and I was like, and I looked up, because I always make sure that when I go to the grocery store, I make sure that I always speak. Always, because you just never know what people going through, and they slamming your groceries around. I mean, I always make sure that I speak. So I spoke to the lady. I was like, hi, how you doing? But while I was in the process of, before I looked up at her, I was getting something. But when I finally made eye contact with her, she's like, oh, I'm fine. And I looked at her hair. Y'all guys, all it is was gone. Like, her hairline was back here. And all it is was gone. And I wanted to say, like, what happened? And I already knew, that one, it could have been from her as a kid, her mom pulling her hair too tight. That could have started it. And then she could have been like how I was at the time, getting glued. First of all, I was getting my hair glued in. I wasn't even getting sewn in, y'all. I didn't care. I had glue. And I would get my hair glued in every other week. Yes, me. So anyway, I knew that it could have been previously from, her mom taking care of her hair and, just pulling them too tight. Her pigtails was too tight at the time when she was a child. And, and then it just kind of just went on from there. But all her hair was gone. And at that point I said, okay, Sheena, you can look like her. And it's going to be a time and point where you're going to want to wear your own hair. And you ain't going to want you have to wear a wig if you want to look like coming. You know, and I really believe it's true that a woman, hair is her glory. Because I mean, and that might be the case with everybody. It's the case with me. And the more I got into doing my hair and learning how it's done and the do's and the don'ts, and I started to like it. I was like, okay, oh, my hair growing. That's what's up. But it's not going too fast. So then I put my sew in. It was my first sewing, and it hurt so bad. Because one, I'm tender-headed. I'm sorry, y'all. That light is really getting on my nerves. But I'm really tender-headed. So for me to get braids in my hair, it was torture. I'm being a little dramatic, but you get my point. It hurt. And then no one told me when you get a sew in, later on that day, it tightens up. Because when I went to bed, I was like, it didn't feel as tight when I was at the beauty shop. Now it was all tight. You all uncomfortable, and you want to mess it up, you want to take it out. But the more I got into it, I wore my first one for 3 months, and I took it out. I never wore it more than that, and I've seen length. And I was like, yes, yeah, so I put another one in. So I did 3 sewings back to back, and now my hair is like, you know, I went from here to here, and I'm excited about it. And like right now my hair is really thick. I permed my hair in November, the first week of November, so I'm due for another one in the beginning of February. But back to just, you guys, it's nothing wrong with wearing weave, because I even wear weave from time to time. But when you do it right, because it's gonna be a time and a point when you go to a store, outing, and you're gonna see that girl, you know, with her hair all patched up, jacked up. You feeling bad for her, you know, like, because at that particular time you still can recover and get your hair back to health. And that's when I seen that lady, I said, okay, it's on. We need to take care of you. You need to take care of yourself. So if you're gonna wear weave, wear it right, y'all. Do not glue it in your hair like how I did. Get a sew-in and change up your style. Do not keep getting sew-in, because all that tension on your hair, that's gonna break. Too much of a good thing is not a good thing. So if you're gonna do a sew-in, do a sew-in. And then the next time when that sew-in's ready to come out, wear your hair, you know, take care of it, and you ready to put it back up, put it in the bun. Get one of them ponytails and wrap around into a bun. Or wear a wig. But don't keep doing the same stuff, because your hair is eventually going to get used to it. You're going to rub it the wrong way. I mean, it's just too much. Don't be that girl in a grocery store with her hair jacked. I wanted to be like, ooh, you want some coconut oil? I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that. But it was true. I really felt bad for the girl. I really wanted to say something, but it's like one of them awkward situations when you want to say something, but you know you shouldn't because it's not your place. Now, she would have been like, oh, your hair look nice, if I was wearing my hair at the time, because my wig was pretty nice. If she would have said this, I was in relation to my hair, building me up until where I felt confident enough to say, what happened to you, you know. But I had already knew, so I didn't even need to ask that question. So the moral of this video is, take care of your hair, because it's yours. And there can come a point in time where you won't have any. I had to make this video so long, and the game is about to come on. Y'all get the point. Take care of your hair. Your hair is your hair, and you can't get it back if it has no follicles anymore. So, see you next time. Subscribe, like, comment in the comment box. I said comment box.